Joe's Premium Firewood, coming to you live on Sunday, February 27th, 2022. Getting ready to do some splitting. Got the last of the logs here that Nate and John brought me. I had them bring me a load the other day, and I just said, hey guys, I'll give you $200 and you split it right out of the truck. So there is a ton of wood in there right now. If you can see into bay number one, we got 3 people watching, but you can see it's pretty full. There's Darren's here. Here's Darren. Feeling any better, Darren? Need to get in the woods. We got customers that are freezing to death, but hopefully the doctor can figure it out. But yeah, I gotta, let me get this warming up, and I gotta put some gas in it, so let's get it warming up, and then we'll get to splitting. It's like 32 degrees here right now, so it's borderline. I don't need my winter coat, but I'm gonna wear it because it's so windy out today, and that makes it just a lot colder. This should be about empty. I used it for like over an hour, and then Nate and John used it for an hour. But I still got the magnetic heater on it. And if Dean, if you're watching outside of Michigan, you need to get a heater for yours. When it gets down below like 25 degrees, these motors don't want to start. The Honda's a lot better than the Briggs and Stratton. I'm not sure what motor you have on yours, Dean. I wonder if Darren ever has trouble trying to get his to start when it's really cold. But he hasn't split in a while. Yeah, one thing about these splitters, if you're a shorter guy, it's probably not the easiest thing to gas up, because this is pretty high up on here, but I'm tall enough it doesn't really affect me. But let's fire it up. I don't think we need to let it warm up for a long time. Oh, also, Bill should be simultaneously, if I said that right, broadcasting this on Facebook right now too. Oh, they didn't shut off the fuel, which I figured that was probably the case. But let me give her a pull. Almost. I think this is the first time you guys watching me. No, in my video the other day, I used it. I want to go show you guys something up at the house. My brother did while it warms up. Be careful about grabbing this. But, so we got this back from Ted, the other splitter. Living the dreams here. Yep, outside of Michigan, you need to get a heater. I'll show you what you need to get. My brother split some of that cherry, which is green. He split it small. He brought it right up to the house. So look how thin those pieces are. But we've been burning it. I told him, oh, he's probably gonna have to get his butt up on the house and clean out the chimney, because it's not good to burn green wood. Although it burned great, you know, we got this dry wood here, and what the riffraff bought. Need to get down to Darren's and get some gold if he's got any. I'll take that scraps or whatever you got, Darren, if you got some. But I'll be getting some for her today. Dean, I'll show you the magnet heater you need to get. But also, Dean, you hadn't run your splitter for what, like since November after your surgery? But that's what you need right there. I keep it on the hydraulic fluid. On that, I put it right below the motor, on the coupling that's below the motor. Paul Wagner here yet? 27 watching, 7 likes. What's up with that? That's what you need to get, Dean. Not sure where I want to put you. I'll have you back here. It's pretty much warmed up now. But this is the last of the wood I want to put in here. I probably should go get the headphones. Let me go in and get those. Hello in Scotland. Hello, Ian. Must be afternoon over there. 10 in the morning here. What's the temperature in Minnesota right now? The other day it was 43 degrees below zero in northern Minnesota. And Biden says our biggest threat is global warming. Has he ever been to Minnesota in February and January? Yeah, we got a few 40-degree days coming up. Gonna need it because the store's selling bundles. So I'm gonna have to make more. Vagina Fit in the house. What's up? It's warm here, Vagina. It's 32 degrees. I think this is ready to rock and roll. You got your dogs with you, Vagina? Don't want all this snow going into the wheelbarrow. There's a big piece of sassafras we'll start with. Ah! Gotta use them muscles, Vagina. I like the smell of this when it splits. So I had a guy come the other day. He normally picks up a trunk load of 2 of wood, and he loaded from right here. He heats with his house. He took a bunch of this sassafras. I don't know why he didn't go to bay 2. It's been a slow week. Darren will tell you that. On Monday, Nate delivered for me to a local customer up here. That was $175 sales, but I had to pay him $125 to do it because I bought his wood and he delivered it. So then on Wednesday, my brother and I, we split and delivered shagbark hickory to the restaurant. That was $330. Which I had to pay my brother $100. And they still haven't paid me yet. They're supposed to PayPal me. So I guess if they haven't PayPal me by Tuesday, which has been a week, I'm sure she forgot. I'm gonna have to call her. So that's $505 in sales. Then of course the guy that came and picked up 2 trunk loads for $25 each, so that's $50. And then last night, some guy stopped out of the blue. He lives around here, and one of his neighbors was bought from me, recommended me, and he had a small truck. So I told him $50 to fill up his bed. So that's $100. So $605 of sales this week. And that's not all profit, that's just sales. Then I paid Nate. He had probably 2 face cords in his truck, and I paid them $200. So that's about, I've probably spent the same amount on wood this week as I've sold. So, but you know, my inventory didn't go down. I gotta rebuild the wall because he took the wall. He took the wood that Zach split last week. That Zach split by hand. Yesterday, I went to outdoors with Eric, went to his property, and he was dragging logs out with his bobcat, so I made a video of that. I'll probably publish that on Thursday on my other channel, Joe's Firewood Videos too, and on Facebook later that night. This month flew by. March 1st on Tuesday, which means an inventory video coming. Eric's got a lot of ash that looks just like this at his house. Perfect bundle grade. I think my brother owes me for the phone bill, so I think I'm gonna make him go down there and help me cut a truckload, even though I got nowhere to put it and I'm not selling anything. And March and April and sometimes May are the worst months of the year to sell wood for me. So Darren, just a heads up, I mean, but I know you're busy with school, so you probably don't mind being slow. 1 or 2 truckloads in the month. Give you time to get feeling better, but you know, you could always stock up. You don't want to run out. That's easier said than done. I try to get customers to stock up. They don't want to buy early, neither do I. Just in time. Found this mystery piece in with the shag bark. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. Poplar, I think. See how many people are watching. Might give you a different angle. That you don't have to keep turning around and looking. Got 46 watching. I think Tom went out and got some there, Darren. You know, if he doesn't have wood, he freezes to death. So he probably went somewhere else to get it. Shibe here? Where's Shibe? Shibe going live tonight? 8 o'clock, outside with Shibe? Oh. Sassafras! Ah! I'm surprised how many places don't have sassafras because we got so much of it around here. I know Darren gets it a lot. But they don't have it in Iowa. And that lady from Iowa wanted me to send her some. Of course, I had a guy from the UK message me how much to deliver there. It's meat smoking. I told him $1 million. Or 700,000 pounds. Easy splitting stuff. Just that roadside oak that Shive's been getting. Firewood at the furnace make it. T&J's. try a piece of bundle great cherry. Richie Outdoors likes bundle great cherry. Richie here yet? Pennsylvania? How about on Facebook? Keith Lauer watching? Randy Clay? Rick Rogala? Oh, Bill, if you're watching still, if you're monitoring, the gal Patricia that you called the other day that wants a hat and a couple stickers, she said she might call you today, or most likely tomorrow, so you can get her information, get her out the goods. Well, I did have a guy locally call me and order a Joe cord, 10 foot by 4 foot stack. Probably have Nate take care of that on Monday. It's right by his house. Deb and Chuck make it yet? Wonder if Deb's been wearing her new hoodie yet. She got a up. Bill sent it to her. Bundle grade. I had some little logs or blocks that are like 8 inches in diameter set out for a lady that likes them. But my other customer that picked up here took them. And apparently she came here. I had them set out for her. But he took them. But I told her, I go, first come, first serve. She said she bought $6 worth of firewood from me, but forgot to put it in the money drop box. So I told her, trust her. She's like, well, next time I come, I'll make sure I give it to you. She pays me like 50 cents a piece for the regular pieces, and then $1 each for the bigger pieces. But she doesn't get like real big ones. You know, about 8 inches in diameter. Typical one poppers. That one's a little big. I probably should have hit that one again. Jason here. Backyard Firewood. Show up. What about Maggie? Maggie show up yet? She wanted me to go at Eric's yesterday, but it was a questionable signal. Need a strong signal to go live. More cherry. Should be dry. Got them really thrown up in there pretty high right now. Oh, I did have a guy who I graduated with high school with. He called me and wanted to know for a price for 15 full cords of boiler wood. I only got like one here, and I told him if he came and picked it up and loaded it himself, he could have it for 100. But if he wants Nate and John to go out there, and that would be at least 10 dump trailer loads. I told him for 10 dump trailer loads with about 4 face cords of dump trailer, it'd be $3,500 delivered and dumped. Said he had to ask the wife. 90, and I don't know about you guys out there or that sell firewood too, but when somebody says I gotta ask my wife, I gotta ask my husband is another way of saying no thanks. But I don't know, 1 out of every 20 people that say that actually do buy from me. Gotta ask the boss. Larry Hoddle here. Senior Firewood, Larry Hoddle. Gotta make sure you watch that video. Greg too. Anybody with a Bobcat, because I made a video of Eric using his Bobcat yesterday. Some of these are to the point, they're borderline questionable. You know, the ash is only going to last so long, you know, when it starts getting like that, but it's solid enough for me. You got to remember, most of my customers just burn in a fireplace. They want flames. They don't want a smoldering piece of oak and big bed of coals. They want flames. They want it to smell good. Smell good like this cherry here. Bundle Gray cherry. Hoping to get Bay 2 sold out soon. Then I could start refilling that. I told Nate he could bring me semi-seasoned wood for the perimeter, stack the perimeter, and then throw the rest in. But I keep selling Darren's wood and Nate's wood, so my wood just sits here. But it's good those guys keep wood on hand. You know about how impossible it is to get customers to order a year in advance. Plan ahead. You know, that wood guy in New York, he doesn't keep any split inventory on hand. He just takes logs like this without even bucking them, puts it on his processor, up the conveyor, and into the dump trailer and into the to the customer. No stacking or storing. Probably in another couple weeks I'll start getting orders for summer campfire wood. That inventory's full. But you know, it's all piled up together, not stacked in single rows like it's supposed to be. So I might have to mix some of this in, put it in the front of the truck, and put the wet stuff in the back of the truck and unload the wet stuff first. Here's another questionable one, but good enough. Sure, Logger Al's saying it's rotted, but it's still good. It's still solid. Now this one's more solid. You can tell just by looking at the end of it. Wonder how many people are watching on Facebook right now. So we went to the free version of StreamYard and it's not in HD, so I don't know if they're pushing it out to anybody. You know, you can always find me here every Sunday on YouTube for the Joe Show. I think it's about time for a union break. It's not cold enough for hot cocoa today. I think I'm gonna give this one to Mom. I don't think it's gonna split very well. And Mom needs some dry wood. Brother's giving her all green wood. What we got watching now? I got a $5 super chat. Appreciate that. 56 watching on YouTube. Not sure how many on Facebook, probably 10. But then there's always the replay. Woody Vowles in the house. Can I get a let's go Brandon, Woody? Or Ty Man? Or Chris Bishop? Or Firewood at the Furnace? Paid $3.59 for gas yesterday. Probably going to be a 4 in front of it by next week. It's probably going to start with a 4. Oh, and Larry Cluck's out of Facebook jail, I see. I think I got 4 more days. 4 more days in the Facebook joint. I've been in there so much, they got a suite for me. I got my own room. I seen Larry. Larry was in there for 3 days last week. I had lunch with him. Hung out in the yard. Any bets on how long I stay out this time? Month or 2? Now this is a stump. From the ash log or tree they cut down. Eric's woods is just filled with ash. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday morning, or whatever day it is where you're watching or when you're watching. Appreciate if you're watching the replay and made it this far. Just plugging away today. Anybody here in Louisiana? My niece left Friday, go on a mission trip down there to New Orleans with her school for spring break. Not for Mardi Gras. Supposed to get up into the 50s by next weekend. Hopefully it gets rid of most of this snow. We got like 2 inches Thursday night. And they closed a bunch of schools, including the one I went to when I was a kid. 2 inches of snow, they closed school. When I was a kid, take about 6 or 8 inches. But I think these superintendents, you know, they don't use the snow days, they lose them. Plus, if it snows at all on a Friday or a Monday, they say, hey, let's have a 3-day weekend. We don't get enough days off. Yeah, I don't think the saw surgeon, they stopped having the Thursday service at his church, so he won't be making the Joe Show for a while. You're wondering where he's at. There's another piece of bundle grade. It don't get no better than that. I know Craig Wilson don't come across wood like this when you're getting it for tree services. It's in somebody's yard. They expand, get a bunch of branches on them, full of knots. Hell, there's a piece of oak down here. Still a little semi-seasoned. Better get it up there far. Give it some time to sit. But what I'll probably do, you know, once bay 2's empty, then I got my summer campfire wood, because that's what people are normally ordering. I'll probably sell maybe a third of this, then have Nate bring me more, or if Darren can find some ash. I know he can find some gold. He's got a bunch of gold mines. Bundle grade dry cherry. Ah. I told Bill that you know, I'd go to different places to try to live stream, that he could broadcast on Facebook too for Sunday morning, but you know, to start exactly at 10 o'clock, and a lot of times where I go where Darren's at, they don't have a very good signal. Plus that means Darren's got to get up early on a Sunday morning and go to work. He likes to sleep in. So I've been doing a lot of them here lately. I could try to do one at Eric's, but like I say, it's a 40-minute drive for me. And I have had spotty service there. Yesterday it looked like I had 2 bars of service, which is the minimum I need. But sometimes it goes down to 1, and then you get some lag. My phone is 3 years old, paid for. It's an iPhone 10. I'm eligible to get a new one, but do I want to add, you know, $40 a month payment for 2.5 years? But I'm wondering if I get an iPhone 13 or 14 when that comes out. I wonder if it'll have a better antenna or whatever to hook up to their signal, to the tower. Anybody know that? think last week we had like 80 some people watching. I guess Jason at Backyard Firewood's just a superstar. Brings in the audience. Zach too. Everybody likes seeing the cowboy. Cowboy's birthday is on March 3rd, which I think is Thursday. Everybody got to wish the cowboy happy birthday if he's here. I think he's going to the casino. Last time he went to the casino, said he put $20 in a slot machine, got it up to 87 and left. That's the hardest thing, is leaving. But yeah, that's how you, whoa, that's how you get perfect firewood. You get perfect rounds. Can't do it any other way. Or you can, but it takes a lot of time, extra labor. Not worth it. Definitely going to want to check out my new video coming out on Joe's Firewood Videos 2. I'll put out 2. About three minutes into the video, something funny happens. Wasn't funny to me, but you guys will laugh at it. Down to the nitty gritty. About 10 pieces left, maybe 12. My brother took my mom some green sassafras. Now that's not as bad as cherry because this is so dry naturally. It's kind of like ash. It doesn't have to be dry. That was good. Almost hit the tripod. It broke as I was throwing it. You guys enjoying some coffee watching the Joe Show? Hosing together. Doesn't look like I'm getting any boiler wood out of this. You don't get too many rejects when they're nice and straight. No knots. Another piece of oak limb wood, not quite dry. I don't need the moisture meter to tell me if it's dry or not, folks. You can tell by looking at it. Hey, we got another super chat. Stanley Keith is here. Stanley Keith in the house. Richie's outdoors. In honor of Richie joining the Joe Show, look what we got here, Richie. Barkless, cherry, bundle grade. Just like that. Look at that. Yeah, Richie. That's why they call it premium, folks. Just ask Richie, he'll tell you. I still gotta watch Richie's newest videos. Check out his channel. He makes some good stuff. Goes out in the woods with a little three-wheeler, little 110. Gets the job done. Work with what you have, folks. Sometimes you got to work with what you have. Got a knot. There. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some bundles soon. Every time I split one of these bundle grade, reminds me I gotta make some bundles for the store. I don't know why they keep selling. But it's so cold, I need it. I need it at least 40 degrees before I want to make them. Colleen's got some nice hot weather to send us. I think they're at church today. Last week, their church was canceled because of a snowstorm. Her and Frank. Darren, if you're still watching, Tom doesn't want that gold. You can always bring it here. Still need that long cut gold from you too. Almost done with the splitting. Getting too old for picking these up off the ground. Working out of the truck. Splitting right out of the truck so you don't have to bend down and pick them up. The last two right here. .64 still watching, and we're at the 54-minute mark. Looks like we timed it out pretty good, folks. Like to go to about 1 hour long. 55 minutes. Put this wheelbarrow away for my mom. I think we'll be about done. Take the last union break of the day. Take this up to the house, put it next to the greenwood. My brother brought my mom all that cherry. Make sure you can see me. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy and get blown over, Stanley Keith. 63 watching, now it's 62. People are dropping because they know it's about over. So you might want to wrap up your conversations. Yeah, no boiler wood. No boiler wood today. Too nice of wood to get boiler wood. Trying to walk real slow because under this snow is solid ice skate out here. Put it out here so it gets sun, just like the other stacks. Other wheelbarrows. But I'm glad that's the repair on the Eastonmade wasn't major. All he did was take off the spark plug, put it back on. Oh, we got a late minute super chat. Who was that? Who was that? Firewood at the oh. Go blue, Taylor! Go blue! I think they play today. I see the top 6 teams all lost yesterday in college basketball. I hope Ty Man or Chris Bishop is here to see that. I think that's great. That's funny. But let's look at how much we got in Bay 1 now. 1 month ago, it was empty. There wasn't one piece of wood in there. 1 month, this is how much we got in there. How much do you think that is? 4 cords? 5 cords? I'd say it's pushing 5 cords. I mean, you know, right here's half a cord right there, just about. You know, a cord all the way around just for the wall. Although Lester took some from Nate or Zach stuff that he split. There's room for more in there, but it's like, why? When we're going into the slow sale season. So you'll be seeing this. It probably won't change unless somebody comes today or tomorrow and buys some. This probably won't change for the inventory video, which, if you're still watching, Bill, I'm going to make that on Tuesday, and then I'm going to post it on YouTube on Tuesday at 4 o'clock, and then you can schedule it for Tuesday night at 7 o'clock on Facebook. And hopefully by Wednesday I'm out of jail. I looked yesterday, it said 4 days and 9 hours, so I'll be getting out, be a free man again, but who knows for how long. But yeah, I think I have to cover this up. They're talking rain coming in tonight, so I usually wait. Gotta wait for the muffler to cool down, because if I put that tarp on there, it could melt. In fact, the other day I was warming my fingers, and I put the back end of the gloves on there, and the plastic melted. Not this pair, but it melted a big hole, and I ruined it. But they were already pretty much shot. So I think it's supposed to get cloudy later today, but it is pretty nice out, although it's windy and a little chilly, but typical for this time of year. But I don't think we're going to be doing oh, there he is. There's a saw surgeon. Yeah, I was pulling it left-handed. That's why I couldn't start it, saw surgeon. I wasn't pulling it hard enough. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna do. Bill said we're not gonna do probably not a watch party on Wednesday on Facebook. So maybe the following week. It's quite a bit much to do it every week, but we'll see. We'll get you in again. So, but I'm gonna wrap things up here. I got to put my stuff away, head in, warm up, get ready for the upcoming week. Got one truckload of Joe cord scheduled that I'm gonna have Nate do, and then hopefully we get some more sales in. But it's the worst 2 or 3 months of selling coming up, so we'll see. So all right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Stay safe. I haven't said that in a while, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.